Hi, welcome back to a brand new video with Miniature 2 for 3, and we're gonna watch the latest Death Ball episode as it's Leonardo versus the Power Ranger, the Red Ranger, Red Jim. I can't talk. Sorry, the Red Ranger Jason. Okay. I guess that was pretty much fair enough. Leonardo, he's not, as I probably mentioned in my previous reaction episode, he's not been in the Death Ball since, the season 1 of Death Ball, and that's been a long time ago. And the Red Ranger, also pretty sure has been on Death Ball before, so, plus there is 2 characters that I do know, so, I don't know, I guess it's only logical thing for me to do right now is to go and watch the Death Ball episode. So how about we do that? But first, be sure to go to the link in the description below and go watch the original video first, then come back here and we can watch it together afterwards. Because I'm going to watch the whole thing, so yeah. But anyway, without further ado, let's get this over with. And let's play.
Hey, Wiz, you know what time it is? It's Miller time! That's right, my favorite beer is finally sponsoring the show! And you too can chill out with a delicious Miller Lite. My favorite thing to take a break from the internet is to crack open some cold ones and share them with my friends.
Seems like a good time to debate this matchup, or if we, get the victor right. When there's a great tasting, 96-calorie Miller Lite, friends should always come before followers.
Here's to the original light beer, the original social media. It's Miller time!
Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per ounce.
Okay, Rooster Teeth! Death Ball! Let's go!
When I was a kid, there was nothing better than watching my Saturday morning tunes. That's where I learned all my badass karate moves. Yeah!
The 80s and 90s certainly gave us some memorable characters and epic playground rivalries.
Like Leonardo, head honcho of the
Something went different about Boomstick's leg there. Doesn't he usually have a...
leader of the mighty Morphin Power Rangers. For this we'll be
I was just sure what to feel about the redesigns. I'm not mentioned that previously, but I feel I'm not so big fan of them.
One-on-one. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. From the vastness of space to the eerie depths of the ocean, few places remain as mysterious and unknown as the New York City sewer system.
Yeah, and the whole of the Ninja Turtles. That's something I haven't watched in like forever.
4 ordinary domestic terrapins transformed into humanoid superheroes by a chance encounter with a canister of mysterious mutagenic ooze. They were adopted by an equally mutated rat skilled in martial arts who decided to name them after Renaissance artists.
You know, even by comic book standards, this origin story is pretty freaking weird.
Master Splinter trained them
True,
as ninja,
but it is the Ninja Turtles, so...
a daring crime-fighting team. But every team needs a leader.
Donatello did machines, but tactics? Nah, Raphael was tough, but way too hot-headed. And Michelangelo? Well, we all know he got dropped as a kid. So the obvious choice was the true blue Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah, close enough. Of all the turtles, Leonardo was the most studious and focused when it came to Splinter's lessons, and soon adopted the principles of Bushido.
Kind of weird since that's a samurai code and he's a ninja, but whatever.
The modern tenets of Bushido have evolved over the centuries, but it essentially boils down to 8 virtues. Righteousness, courage, compassion, respect, honesty, honor, duty, and self-control. All of which frankly describes Leonardo to a T.
AKA, he's super dedicated to being a goody two-shoes. And he's a badass when it comes to fighting. He's like the Bruce Lee of reptiles. And since he's a turtle, Leo's got super speed and super strength.
I'm not sure the science checks out on that one.
He's also got that super tough shell and some radical ninja weapons.
Right,
yeah,
but
the
before we go any further, we should address
twin
that there are
swords or whatever.
iterations of Leonardo across different media and timelines. As none of them can really be considered the main one, we're taking all standard versions into account, or anything that's reasonable, consistent, or viable across his multiple histories.
So we're not including anything that's too out of the ordinary, like those weird double mutations or that time he became a goddamn dragon. I mean, good on you, Leo, but that's a little out of your typical wheelhouse.
Leonardo
True.
is a master of Niten Ichiryu, a Japanese fighting style
I
using
guess I can agree with
katana.
that.
Although Leo's swords are typically a more recent variant called ninjaken, basically just katana without the curve.
Still way better than wielding tiny forks or a literal stick. Seriously, who picked out the other turtle's weapon?
Leonardo's ninjaken are incredibly deadly, even sharp enough to slice through metal.
But he still finds ways to break those things all the time. Good thing he's also got kunais, smoke bombs, shuriken, climbing claws, grappling guns, hell, most of the Batman-approved gear. In his latest outing, he's even got this odachi, basically the claymore of ninja swords, but it's super special.
Right, with a swing of the blade, it can open portals that can take its wielder anywhere from across the room or all the way to Tahiti.
Time for a vacation! Yeah!
Oh, be careful! Bending the rules of space could be catastrophic.
Yeah, relax, Wiz.
Yeah, we could cut
Totally
the some
know what it
arm.
takes to pull this off. Okay, maybe I'll go with the staycation instead.
Probably for the best. Weapons
Uh-huh.
aside, Leonardo has proved skilled enough to master rare ninjutsu knowledge such as the Healing Hands Mantra, a meditation technique.
Say goodbye to that nasty migraine or pesky stab wound.
Not quite potent enough to heal fatal wounds, but useful nonetheless.
Other than that, the dude's fast enough to outrun explosions and has even dodged lightning.
This enemy in particular was specifically granted the power of a storm, implying these bolts are comparable to natural lightning. Therefore, Leonardo must be able to react to things 280 times faster than sound.
Ha! And you thought turtles were slow. Also, he's strong enough to push over a giant pillar to crush a cockroach monster, go toe-to-toe with Baron Drexum, who survived this explosion, and held open the jaws of a monster-fied T-Rex.
The Tyrannosaurus is theorized to have had a bite force of 12,800 pounds per square inch, 6 times more powerful than an alligator.
And best of all, even across multiple timelines, good old Leo is usually the one to take down the turtle's biggest villain and least useful kitchen utensil, the Shredder. No wonder he's the leader. Leo's a boss.
Sure, he may have a habit of questioning his own abilities and decisions, but hey, he's a teenager. Par for the course.
One thing's for sure, he's a mean, green fighting machine who's always up for a shell of a good time.
Tastes cold steel.
Alright, let's get to the Ranger.
After 10,000
See what the Ranger
years,
is capable
the evil
of.
interstellar witch Rita Repulsa was finally released from her long-standing prison.
Which, and I need to point this out, was an actual space dumpster. Gross. No wonder she was so pissed off that she decided to attack Earth on the spot.
To combat her vile magics, the good-natured sage in a tube Zordon sought out a team of heroes, and for whatever reason, specifically requested 5 overbearing and over-emotional humans.
No, not that, not teenagers.
I feel ya, Invader Zim.
The 5 teams
Yeah.
connected to the Morphin Grid, an energy field that transformed them into the mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Go, go, Power Rangers! I never get tired of doing that. And if that wasn't cool enough, each ranger was bonded to a giant robot dinosaur. There was the blue Triceratops, the yellow
I'm a bit
saber-toothed
curious about how
tiger, the black
Leonardo will
mastodon,
fight against the big robot
pterodactyl,
though.
and finally,
I mean, the
the
Rangers
red
doesn't
Tyrannosaurus.
really know for
This
having
would go to the Red Ranger and leader of the team, Jason
Well,
Lee Scott.
controlling
Jason was a
robots.
pretty chill and level-headed guy, and
Sure, they're
already
inside
good
of
enough
them,
at
but
martial
still.
arts to be teaching classes.
He's skilled in Kenpo, Taekwondo, Judo, and notably the more unknown Shinkido, a mix of karate and Japanese sword fighting.
And he dabbled in hip-hop keto. But to get all the martial arts skill he'd ever need, all he's gotta do is hold out that mighty power coin and yell,
Morphin' time!
oh yeah, chills man, every time.
Morphing into his Red Ranger form did indeed grant Jason an unprecedented level of martial arts mastery. Even Billy, the Blue Ranger, who barely knew any martial arts at all, became a fist-fighting master after morphing.
The Red Ranger form also boosts Jason's speed and strength to superhuman levels. And see those sparks? That's the Morphin Grid taking hits for him. And it'll keep doing that until it's overloaded from too many attacks. Good guy Grit over here. Where do I get one?
Jason is a powerhouse, focusing on strong, high-impact moves like his Power Punch to send foes flying across the battlefield.
And he can use the energy of the grid to take a bite out of Putty with his Tyrannosaurus Charge. But when punches and kicks aren't enough, he's got a bunch of colorful weapons that definitely aren't toys, no matter how plasticky they look.
Like his wrist communicator, which doubles as a teleporter.
And the Blade Blaster
Teleportation.
is both a knife and a gun. A gun knife.
That doesn't sound good for Leonardo.
And for tougher fights, he can...
Alright, Wiz, what's the over-under on my modification here working?
Are you sure about this? We already have enough holes in the floor.
Oh,
Did I
please,
change?
Wiz, I know what I'm okay! I'm not okay!
I believe
For tougher fights,
you're not
Jason
okay.
can also
But
summon
did
the
it
Power
change
Sword, a unique blade that can slice
the
through even most
shotgun on his
powerful of
leg?
monsters. It's also
No.
a key component to the Power Blaster.
switched over to the other leg? I thought there was another leg. Maybe it was just me remembering
The
one. But I
Power
feel like that was
Blaster
the
can destroy
case
creatures
in all
even the dinosaurs
design,
have
but
trouble with.
Though
weird.
power
Anyway.
rules keep them from busting out the big guns right away.
Right, they technically cannot escalate a fight, so unless the more powerful weapons are deemed necessary, they're generally considered off limits.
So dumb.
Regardless, the Red Ranger is incredibly impressive even without his weapons.
He's strong enough to lift boulders way bigger than him.
Scaling this boulder to Jason's own height, we can estimate it weighs a little over 69 tons.
Nice.
And the Yellow Ranger, who has the same basic powers as Jason, pushed around a much larger boulder that, when using the same scaling method, appears to weigh over 11,000 tons.
These two can run so fast they kick up huge clouds of dust behind them. And in a later series, Power Rangers in Space! The Rangers could keep pace with the supercar Storm Blaster.
Technically, every Ranger draws from the same source of power, the Morphin Grid, so it's fair to at least compare Jason to other Ranger teams. Like when the SPD Green Ranger chucked a car through the air.
Red
Oh,
is quick enough
that
to
was
dodge
so
lightning,
bad.
at least for a bit, and
That
Doug
looked
survived
terrible.
Power Ranger Command
The
Center
green screen used
exploding
there.
while He was inside. That's not even the first time the place blew up. Man, that building's seriously been through the ringer.
To be fair, it's important to remember that the Ranger powers are not permanent. And his
Yes,
connection
it
to
was
Morphin
probably
Grid
part of
has
an old
limits.
show, so they could
If he takes
explain
enough
it.
damage and loses his morph,
You know,
Jason
and
goes
it's
back to being a
forgivable
normal
because of
human
that,
being,
but
albeit one who is a talented fighter in his own right.
But with the glorious red spandex and
it still didn't look
Robo-T-Rex
good.
in his back, the power lies on his side.
You wanna fight? You got it!
alright, let's get this
Alright,
over
the
with.
combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, all this talking has made me hungry.
I'm gonna
for Blue
skip the
Apron.
Blue Apron.
This
But
Right now, it's time for a demo and pause. Alright, so they were comparing a few feats here with something that the Green Ranger and the Yellow Ranger could do, and pretty much appealing the same to the Yellow. Yeah, that one. Fair enough, I guess. Sure, as long as he's capable of doing the same thing, I guess it works. But the whole thing about him is that he has some gadgets that Leonardo, far as I know, doesn't have, and I don't remember him mentioning anything about that. So no, so yeah. But the whole teleportation thing that the Red Ranger has can definitely work in his advantage. And Leonardo doesn't have much. Does he have any skills fighting someone with a teleportation system? Because I don't know if he does. If it does, it doesn't necessarily mean anything. But if it doesn't, it could be a downfall. That's a shame because I prefer Leonardo. I prefer Raphael technically, but Leonardo is the one I like the most of these two characters. I tried to remember the strength, what they said about their strength and stuff, and the power and the Red Ranger didn't say 62. They said something about that, I think. And with Leonardo, I don't remember the number, but the thing is, they're both really capable of their own stuff. They definitely have their Well, oh, I don't know if you hear that, but my computer is making some noise about background apps on my PC for some reason. Anyway, I don't know if that kicked in the recording. I hope it might not do that because my desktop audio is of course muted. But if it kicks into the mic, I don't know if it did that or not. But oh well. So if you heard that doo-doo-doo sound, you know what it was. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Yeah, the two characters there, they're really popular in their own ways, but the Power Rangers has their Robo characters and stuff, so... And of course, they all can combine them all, but this is just the Red Rangers, so that's out of the question. Not a thing here. But, to be honest, I don't know who to choose here. Okay, I have a feeling who I want. Oh, okay. I know who I'm gonna choose, but okay, let's try that again. The winner, I think, is going to be the Red Ranger. I feel like he is the one that goes pretty much is the winner of this battle. But my hopes are on Leonardo, simply because I just prefer him over these two. And sure, it's not really two franchises. It's not the two franchises I'm really huge into. I mean, I watched both the shows, or technically I watched the Ninja Turtles, and I played a Power Ranger game. I might have watched some stuff with Power Rangers, but it's not much. And the Ninja Turtles, I haven't really watched a whole lot of them for a long time now, but that goes for both of them. I haven't watched them since I was a kid or something, so... But I still prefer the Ninja Turtles over the Power Rangers. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna make a decision, and as I said, I think my hopes are Leonardo, but I think the Red Ranger is going to win this. So, let's see if I'm right, I guess. So, let's get this over with. The Red Ranger is going to win. Hey, Leonardo's pizza!
Dude!
Sorry, I'm late for one of Frida's monsters.
Who? Give me a break. You're the monster for ruining my pizza.
Thank you for providing a story.
Time to take out the trash.
It's morphin' time! Don't count me out yet!
Come on, Leonardo. I want you to win though, so I hope you drop. My guess is still the Ranger. I'm not gonna change that.
That's Turtle Power!
Power Sword! Don't blame me for not being impressed!
Really, dude?
Oh! Your swords, Leo!
Audacious.
Oh, that gotta hurt. That's you, actually.
Rin Pyo Tosha Kai Jin Retsu Saisen.
Yo! What are you doing down there?
Sorry, tights. I'm all healed up. Behold the immortal turtle!
That's bogus!
I love being a turtle!
I forgot about that ability. Did it mention? Yeah, of course they mentioned it, but I just forgot about it. That verse is a teleportation too. The Red Ranger hasn't used his teleportation stuff yet, so... Maybe it doesn't really need to, but... Oh, that kinda hurt. Come on, Leo! Oh, that got hurt. Yeah, Leo's dead.
That was bonkers. KO!
Looks like Leo.
My guess
totally
was right,
didn't
though.
See that coming.
Are you gonna keep reusing that one, or should I expect something new?
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you want me to shell out some more puns?
Fine, fine. Leonardo certainly had more martial arts experience than Jason, and he was likely a bit faster, as we've seen him dodge lightning more reliably. If it were just up to those two factors, the Ninja Turtle may have won.
But you know there's more to it. Sure, Leo had some super tough defense on his side, but Jason had the oomph to crack that shell.
First of all, Leonardo's superior training was a moot point, as Jason's morph granted him a broad mastery of martial arts talent automatically.
Kinda cheap if you ask me, but that's Power Rangers for you.
But let's talk numbers. Giving Leonardo the benefit of the doubt, we scaled his level of toughness to his recurring villain Baron Draxum.
Who's fought Leo a bunch of times? Remember how Draxum survived his lab exploding? That's definitely the best durability feat Leo could possibly match.
By scaling the lab to the height of the characters, then deducing the size of the explosion itself, its explosive yield must equal about 12 tons of TNT.
Pretty impressive, but then we used the same method on the control
Yeah,
center
but they
exploding while
escaped
Jason
that,
was
didn't they?
inside,
It
and
looked like they
came out to
did.
550 tons of TNT.
Okay, that's still more
45
impressive
times
though.
greater than Leonardo.
So clearly Jason was much tougher, but we still had to find their overall strength. To do that, we compared Leo's bug-crushing pillar to the Rangers bowling with boulders.
Using granite as an average potential density and scaling the pillar to Leonardo's height, it appears to weigh about 240 metric tons.
Still impressive, but way less than the 11,000-ton boulder. The Red Ranger couldn't just crack that shell, he could make turtle soup out of it.
Leonardo held some advantages in speed and skill, making this fight far from one-sided. However, Jason's superior strength, arsenal, and powers quickly turned the tide.
His Ranger of abilities does what Leonardo don't.
The winner is Jason, the Red Ranger.
Well, congrats.
Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Death Battle. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link down below. And if you want to watch more stuff, check the boxes right over there.
So who's next? No idea who that is. Iron Man? No, it's War Machine. Alright, that was Death Battle. So, alright, let's start with the analysis. The analysis made me understand who was going to win, and that's cool. I did enjoy the analysis. It definitely showed some stuff that I found definitely interesting that I actually remember enough to... Anyway. So yeah, the analysis, I liked it. It's definitely not the best analysis I've seen by far, but it was alright. Let's jump over to the Death Battle itself. It was fine. I actually enjoyed it. For being a 2D battle, I liked it. There seemed to be changing between two art styles for some reason, or two different styles in animation, but that's okay. Let's see. They had a story this time. Thank you for providing a story. It's much better when you have a reason for why they are fighting. I like that. And yeah, I think that's pretty much all for that. So I did enjoy the episode, and not much else to say. I was right, of course. My hopes, I said, was Leonardo, but my guess was the Ranger, and I was right. So, not bad, I guess. About the next time though, we are getting Genos. No idea who that guy is. He's an anime character, most likely. Definitely is. I'm pretty sure he is, because he seemed pretty anime. War Machine. I was thinking Iron Man at the beginning because he, he is pretty much Iron Man, but in a black suit instead. So yeah, it's cool. War Machine. So yeah, that could be interesting. I was never that huge on the Iron Man series in general, but I liked him in MCU, so that's fine. Can't wait to see what they are capable of, both of them. Everything I know about the War Machines come from the MCU, so it's so I don't know much about him when it comes to the comics. To be honest, when it comes to the comics, I know nothing about War Machine. So yeah, but I'm curious what the incarnation of the War Machine they're gonna use though. Are you gonna use the MCU version? Just because it makes more sense? I feel like that will make more sense if you use the MCU version of him, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. So that was the Deathball episode. It was fine and alright, and I enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to the next time. It's two interesting characters, I guess. At least one of them interests me more, just because of, Marvel. But yeah, I am definitely gonna look forward to the next episode. I am definitely gonna enjoy it. I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it. So yeah, that was that, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next reaction videos in about 2 weeks. March 8th is when that Deathball episode appear, which is Monday. Because they started posting on Mondays now instead of Wednesday, so that's fine though. And of course, that means mine is gonna come the upcoming Friday, because I started posting this on the Friday again. I did that a while ago, but for some reason I decided to change it to Sunday. Now I have no Friday again, just because it feels better to me, I guess. But anyway, I guess that's it. I'm looking forward to see what the next Deathball has to offer. And I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, share the video, etc. And yeah, I think that's it. So be sure to subscribe to me on YouTube for future Deathball reactions. And I see you guys next time. Minute YouTube signing out.